Episode 61 of Skibidi Toilet is here, and there's so many secrets, mysteries, and Easter eggs that you for sure missed. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see them all. dafuq has released a brand new episode, and there's so many cool things that no one could have expected. This episode had a new RC car Skibidi Toilet, a YouTuber Skibidi Toilet, and even Speaker Woman, but these are just 3 of the new things that everyone already knows about. But before we jump into the breakdown of episode 61, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick overview of what this episode had in it. Of course, it started off with cameramen running away from something terrifying. Of course, it's the brand new buzzsaw toilet, and they got absolutely destroyed because the cameramen got that new technology. This is the YouTuber toilet with new technology. So yeah, the cameramen are in deep trouble. Imagine if G-Man has these lights on him in the update in a new episode. The Speaker Woman is introduced, and of course, her dance moves are awesome. She is unaffected by the light, and she reflects the RPG, puts daggers on her eyes, puts the daggers in his eyes. Of course, she sonic booms into action, goes ahead and kicks off his protection cap and flushes him down. I am really worried about the future updates if the Skibidi Toilets all have lights like that to fight against the Camera Titan. But of course, we have a lot of Easter eggs here we have to cover. So let's get into the breakdown of today's video. Episode 61 is different from the most recent Skibidi episodes, and it was something that no one could have expected. In the last episode of Skibidi Toilet, which is episode 60, we learned that the scientist Skibidi has been working on mutating Skibidi Toilets, and we've seen some of his newest mutations in the last 5 episodes. He's even mutated himself to be able to use this TV Titan speakers, which we've seen in episode 60. Now, we all know that the Skibidi scientist is an amazing scientist because we saw what he did to the Titan Speaker Man when he was infected. Remember, the Titan Speaker Man only has upgrades today because of the Scientist Speaker Man. Remember, the Titan Speaker Man only has upgrades today because of the Scientist Skibidi. The first time we ever saw the Scientist Skibidi was in episode 16, and he was just a small, normal Scientist Skibidi Toilet. Then we saw him in episode 30 when the parasites were introduced that came from his mouth. But now, in more recent episodes, you can see his face has completely changed. He has upgraded glasses, removed his eye, and replaced it with some new technology, and also looks like the size of a Titan. This is a big difference from the Skibidi scientist from episode 16 to the Skibidi scientist here in episode 60. But now we're on episode 61, and you guys can see that the scientist Skibidi has been working hard on creating upgrades for himself and other toilets, starting with the new dual buzzsaw car toilet. This little guy is fast and is a cameraman nightmare. He's low to the ground, so he slashes cameramen in half. His overall power level, though, is pretty weak. He is definitely one of the weaker mutant Skibidi Toilets compared to the most recent large Skibidi Toilets we have seen in the last few episodes, like the Astro Detainer Skibidi, who was strong enough to hold G-Man in place in episode 60. It is believed that this little buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet is a family member and brother of all the other Saw Skibidis, like the dual buzzsaw mutant, the buzzsaw Strider Toilet, the flying dual buzzsaw Skibidi Toilet, and of course, the flying buzzsaw toilet. Unfortunately for this little guy, he got absolutely destroyed by the cameraman's blaster technology. This new paralysis blaster was introduced in episode 54, and it's powerful. It instantly puts Skibidi Toilets into a paralysis where they are frozen, but sadly, this only works on smaller power level Skibidi Toilets and not on big toilets like G-Man. We've seen the cameramen try to use their anti-parasite blasters on G-Man, and it did no damage in episode 38, but they were also targeting the Titan Speaker Man. After the explosion of the little buzzsaw car, we were introduced to our first ever YouTuber Skibidi. But before we talk about this new YouTuber toilet, we have to talk about the secret agent that many people missed in this episode. As you can see right behind the cameraman, there is a secret agent hiding in the destroyed building. The last time we saw the secret agent was in episode 59, and there's something very strange going on with the secret agent. In some episodes, he's been very bright with the green glow to him, but in other episodes, he does not have that same green glow. What's also strange is that he always disappears right before every single fight that the cameramen and toilets have. We're gonna have to wait to see what happens with the secret agent because he's super sus, but this new Skibidi Toilet is named the Geeky Jesus Toilet and is made after the YouTuber Moist Critical or Penguin Z0. As you can clearly see, he has 2 massive lights, 2 RPGs, 1 RPG on each side, and 1 very big jetpack. But there's something you missed. As you can see from this freeze frame, he has very normal looking eyes here. But watch after he turns on his flashlight. It blinds all the cameramen and they can't see anything, almost like a flashbang. And he shoots his rockets at them to destroy them. But right after they get destroyed, we get a close-up of the new Skibidi toilet, and you can now see his eyes have gone crazy. Right before he's about to shoot us with his RPGs, we get saved by the brand new dancing and super cool speaker woman, equipped with headphones, a jetpack or backpack, high heels, hot pink clothes, and she's ready for the action. Now, what's crazy about the speaker woman is that she's the first character in the entire series that actually has a cool personality. She really reminds me of Deadpool with how funny she is, but enough of her dance moves. Let's talk about her power level. Comparative to the camera woman, she is for sure stronger than the camera woman. But against the TV woman, I think she's the second strongest female character of the Alliance. As the new YouTuber Skibidi tried to use his bright lights on her, she claps at him like, "Nice try, loser," mocking the new Skibidi, which angers him enough to fire off a rocket that she's able to propel back towards the Skibidi toilet. She then attaches 2 knives to her speaker and is able to shoot the knives into the YouTuber Skibidi's eyeballs. As you can see, this is what caused a critical attack, which blinded the geeky Jesus toilet and made him freak out. This is when Speaker Woman jumps into action, lands on his flush cap, and is able to flush the brand new toilet down the hatch. At the current moment, she's the only speaker head that we know of that can use her speaker sonic boom to reflect attacks from other enemies, and of course, use her sonic boom to propel her into action. Now, we've seen the Speaker Titan use his sonic boom to attack the Camera Titan when they had their epic battle, but never to be used in the way the Speaker Woman did in today's episode. With the big return of the Speaker Army from episode 59, you can expect some really awesome new speaker fights. As the introduction of the Speaker Woman, she seems like she's going to be very helpful in fighting smaller to medium-sized Skibidi toilet. But something a lot of people miss in this episode is the Speakerman Carrier, which has only ever been seen once before in episode 24. Now, we don't know exactly how strong this Speakerman Carrier is, but we can assume with that amount of speakers, it can really do some heavy damage. And of course, this would not be a breakdown, secrets, and Easter eggs video if I did not showcase the orange justice dance at the end of the video that showcases the big Speakerman dancing for the first time in Skibidi history. And of course, we got the thumbs up at the end, meaning that we've won this episode. But I leave you with a very important question. Are the Skibidi toilets winning, or are the cameramen winning? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Big thanks for all the support and all the most recent Skibidi action, and I really appreciate all the love.